So do you ever have that feeling of just like deafening silence coming from God? You know, you're just like, hey Lord, please, just answer me, you know, make this easy, give me some clarity. And you know, all you get back is just this painful silence. I've had a silent season in my life. I'm going to tell you all about it today and what I've learned through it. And I think hopefully by the end of this one, maybe you'll feel a little bit more encouraged if you're in a season of silence. But before I do jump into that, if you are in a season of silence right now, why don't you just go down into the description. There's going to be a link to the Patreon group that we've got set up. You don't have to pay anything, but you can get access to like a monthly live stream. We can do this thing together. Got some people hopefully coming in there and just like learning from each other. It's going to be fab, and as I say, free of charge. All the information down below. Go check it out. So yeah, silent seasons. Think about Joseph when he was in like the prison cell and he like interpreted the dreams of the cupbearer and the baker, right? And in that situation, even though he'd given the correct prophecy to the cupbearer, when he was back there with the Pharaoh, he totally forgot about Joseph, didn't he? And he must have just been sat there in that season of just silence, just thinking he was being completely ignored. And then what happens? At the very moment when the time is right, God moves. Joseph becomes one of the most powerful men in Egypt, saves countless lives, and all of this shows that God can turn any evil for good. Even though we have silence, it's not that God's not doing anything, it's not indifference, it's preparation. God is getting you ready. You know, He's there building you up for the season that you're going to walk into. So in my life, my story, I was on YouTube with a different channel a while ago, and then one time my wife watched some of the YouTube videos that I had been creating, and because she hasn't joined me getting into the faith at this point, she felt like a lot of the apologetic stuff was actually me attacking her. She married an atheist. I wasn't in the faith. I was the one who changed. And when I put this content out, it was directly opposite to what she believed. And that, you know, she felt really upset by that. But I just was sitting here in this season of silence thinking my wife is going to leave me if I don't renounce God. But I absolutely wasn't prepared to do that. So, you know, I gave up YouTube. I had to stop going to church for a season, and over a period of about a year I was so isolated, so lonely, so just on my own, praying for things just to work out, thinking, God, are you there? Are you actually going to deal with this? And then recently my wife turned around, her heart had been softened in some way, and she just kind of said, Chris, I know you like doing YouTube videos, I'm not going to watch them, but you go and do that. It was incredible, it was a miracle. So I started making some videos, and over a period of about 5 months I've got twice as many subscribers than I had over a period of about 3 years on the last one, and I'm having great conversations with people every single day. It's crazy. So I have to get back in the car now. You know, I learned a lot during that season, you know, about leaning into God and trusting Him and how He's got like my best interests at heart. That faith is only really real when you're holding on to it through the dark times. Learning to trust that, you know, whatever comes, God is going to be able to turn it to good. It's just so difficult to explain this without just keep repeating myself, but it has been truly amazing that my wife would change over that season. Even though she doesn't believe, she just is so respectful of me doing this thing now, and that's awesome. And you know where it says that like God can do just abundantly more than we can ever hope, dream or imagine? So in that spirit, what I've recently found out is that the radio station that I volunteer for, they have arranged for some media training for me, like a weekend course that's usually quite expensive. They've arranged that for free because I've been doing this radio show for the last like 5 years, just consistently, just doing it. They've offered to get me some training to really help with presentation skills, and they're going to be arranging introductions with like Christian men's ministries in the UK, helping me to get introduced to people so that I can speak at men's events and conferences and things like that. It's like such a wild thing that I could be in this season despairing that God can even hear me, and then all of a sudden, just like in the story of Joseph, God says, right, you've gone through that proving season, bang, watch me work. And all I want to say to you right now is that if you are in that season of silence right now, don't despair, don't lose hope. God is faithful, and you are going to be blown away by what God is going to do to you and through you. And it's going to be amazing. And that's it. It just requires faith. And if you want to know what faith actually means, why don't you watch this video next, breakdown of Hebrews 11 and verse 1. See you over there. Goodbye.